So today I want to share with you a little simple project that can make a big difference keeping your saws not keeping your saws from getting dinged up. So this is a little circular saw holder. I learned about it when I was working down with Jordan Finch. Put a link in the description. He has these for every one of his saws, and I pity the fool that puts the saw on the concrete without putting it on this stand. And I don't even think it took me more than maybe a half hour to make this thing. And that's because I, spaced all the screws out and ensured that, it has like a little detail here. Chamfered the edges, made it look nice. But yeah, I mean, just a simple stand that lets you put your circular saw on it, keeps this base from getting all dinged up on the concrete, this from getting scratched up. If you get burrs in here, then when you're cutting across your wood, you'll get scratches in your wood. And so now every time, plus you don't have it like banging around. So now every time you move your saw, you just bring the stand with it. So let's get to the build. So I began by ripping down 3/4 inch plywood to the size of my specific circular saw. Yours may differ, but this one is 6 inches long by 13 inches long by 6 inches wide and about 4 inches tall. And so there's also some side braces that I'm cutting here that reinforce it a little bit. This is how the thing goes together. So there's a main part where the saw sits and a little side part to protect the blade guard. And now I thought it would be nice to fancy it up a little bit by adding cutouts on the bottom of the feet. So I just did a quick layout and knocked them out on the bandsaw. After this, I sanded them on a belt sander just to clean up a little bit of the waviness in the blade. Because I'm super OCD about where I put my screws, I had to mark lines and spacing so they're all spaced out. I like the order of well-spaced screws. I mean, it doesn't take much additional time to make it look good. Then I put all holes in the where the screws will go and added a little bit of glue, which will do most of the holding. And once it was clamped down, I pre-drilled and countersunk for the screw holes. I put quite a bit of countersinking in so that there was no chance the metal screws would hit the saw. And these, I believe these are GRK high quality wood deck screws or something like that. And here I'm putting the side supports in. It's quite a robust stand, but built to last, right? Putting the final set of screws on the end pieces. And then the screws on the side braces. So this is really not going to go anywhere. Now I sand all the edges so everything becomes flush and use my new router to put a chamfer around it so it looks kind of nice. And then it's just a coat of boiled linseed oil with a little mineral spirits mixed in. So that's all there is to it, and I hope this has inspired you to build one of your own circular saw holders and protect your tools and give them a nice place to live. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel. And finally, never stop building.